The first song you heard today was Try Everything by Shakira. Hello, Music Access family. It's me, Music Access DJ, Royal Pirates, Moon, Kim. And for me, I'm more like, I get inspired during the night around like 11 p.m. to write songs and do productive stuff, and then go to bed around like 2 or 3, if late, like 4 or 5. And then I like waking up around 11 or 12. That's like my daily routine. But, you know, sometimes I kind of have to like force myself to wake up early, go work out, do schedules and stuff like that. But during the weekends, I think it's fine to, you know, just kick back and relax and sleep more in bed, right? So whatever fits you best, you guys go do that, all right? Okay, here's a quick look at our weekend corners. For our Saturday show, it's time to tell us all about the text messages and SNS posts and messages that are meaningful to you. It's a corner for you to brag about your online and mobile social life through My Text and Message. And that's during the first and second hour on Saturdays. And Sundays are forced to wrap up the week by looking back at what happened and try writing down our thoughts as though we would in our journals or diary. A letter to a friend or family member is also welcome. And we'll be back with Scribble Scribble tomorrow. And here's how you can listen and participate. If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and you can listen and watch the program that is on air live. All you need to do is click on the banner that says Music Access, and that will take you to our homepage where you can leave your messages, song requests, and participate on our weekly corners on our message board. Also, you can listen through Arirang Jeju FM, but this is only available for listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 MHz from Jeju City, 88.1 MHz for Seogwipo City, and 101.9 MHz from Daejeong area. And if you listen to us through our smartphone application in DMB, Ustream, TuneIn, etc., all you need to do is download Arirang Radio and you can use our services there. And you all have been sending us some great song requests, so keep them coming by posting a message on our message board under the title Request. Alright, let's listen to 2 songs before we come back with My Text and Message. Stressed Out by 21 Pilots and No by Meghan Trainor. Reading your messages again and again. Reading through the messages I sent again and again. The messages I wait for. The messages that make me laugh. The messages that are precious to me. My text and message. Our special corner in corner for Saturdays, My Text and Message, is all about sharing the social media or text message that was the most memorable to you from the week gone by. It could have been a message that made you really happy, or angry, or something that made you laugh out loud, or a message that made you really frustrated. And let us know which message was the most memorable. Also, share with us some of the messages that you keep saved in your mobile device and why. Just write hashtag MyText on your message. Actually, I have a sad announcement, guys, but we don't really have any messages to share for today's My Text and Message. No, I just didn't get any this week. Were you guys really busy so you guys didn't have time to write it? Or did you not have any special messages that you received from your friends that stuck to mind this week? Well, whatever the reason is, I'm very sad, okay? I'm very sad, so don't talk to me. I hope I'll be able to see the messages for SNS posts that you got from your friends and family that was really moving or touching or funny or sad. Not only are these messages special to you, it makes us feel really special because you're sharing that moment with us, right? So especially today, since I didn't have any messages from you guys, I'm just going to share that I received. Actually, last week, I played a show with YB, Yundoin Band, Wiretap in My Ear, Pia, all those bands, right? We played with these bands together, and my mom, she was really concerned that that we do really well, but she couldn't come. But she sent me all these messages. So she said, and Munchul, today's a concert, right? To all the band hyungs, say hi, like bow your head so that your head, they can see the top of your head. And don't talk about America, and everybody's gonna help you. So leave it up to God, and everybody's gonna help you. And rockers are so pure, so just have fun. And while I was doing the show, she sent me like all these texts. How was it? How did it go, son? Did you have fun? How was the response like? She sent me all these text messages because she was so worried. And I told her, 좋았어, it was good, LOL, LOL, LOL. And she was like, "Don't." And after the show, we had like tipuri. It's like after you do something, you go out and eat with people. And she was like, "Don't drink too much. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you do. And just be polite." And she was so concerned. So this text, like she sent me last Saturday when we played the show, and it shows like. Sometimes it's like, "Oh, mom, stop. I know. Don't worry about it too much. I can handle myself, right?" But she's still such a mom. And even though, I'm 27, she's still concerned about me like that. She still thinks I'm a kid, right? But I think it really just shows how my mom cares about me a lot, right? So I thought it was sweet, so I would share it with you guys. So guys, for next week, you guys better send me those memorable text messages, okay? I want to know more about your social and online life. Share it with us. Don't be shy, okay? I'll be expecting for those next week. All right, let's listen to 2 songs before we move on. Chasing the Moon by Mary Lambert, requested by Sanyar from China, and 7 Years by Lucas Graham, requested by Yumi from Japan. You just listened to Chasing the Moon by Mary Lambert, requested by Sanya from China, and 7 Years by Lucas Graham, requested by Yumi from Japan. And you're listening to Music Access with me, Moon of the Royal Pirates. And we're going to move on to messages, and this message is from Taeko from Japan. Hi Moon, I couldn't go to RP's concert last week. I was so sad. I was really sad. Instead, let me tell you what I did last week. The reason why I couldn't go because I already booked the air ticket to go to Okinawa for scuba diving. Excuses, Taeko. That's a bad excuse. I'm just kidding. We know that you love scuba diving, so I understand. I do love to do scuba diving, but it seems my priority has been changed. My priority is RP. And if I could, I would have changed my destination from Okinawa to Seoul, but I couldn't. ... Anyways, I sent a lot of love from you from Okinawa, and I also tuned into Music Access right after I came back. Good job, Taeko. Also, I bought a small souvenir from Okinawa to send you. Oh, you're so sweet. And I will let you know about the fish I saw in the ocean of Okinawa. I actually drove over to the beach listening to RP song. That was fun. Yeah, I mean, for me, when I go on trips, I love listening to my favorite bands, my favorite musicians, and I'm glad that we were that band that you listened to when you were traveling. I'm very glad. You must be very tired as you have radio DJ every day, but it gives us smile and power. I really want to thank you about it. Also, thank you for praying for Japan and Ecuador. I'll do my best to join RP's live next time. Love you, Moon. Have a wonderful weekend. Fighting, Taeko. Thank you very much, Taeko. I'm glad that you still had fun. But next time, if we have a concert, Taeko, you should definitely come. And scuba diving is important, but like you said, your priority became RP, so we'll be expecting you to be there for the next live, all right? All right, thank you very much, Taeko, for your message. And we're going to listen to 2 songs before moving on with more messages. 22 by Taylor Swift, requested by Mizuki from Japan, and Chocolate by the 1975, requested by Taeko from Japan. We just listened to 22 by Taylor Swift, requested by Mizuki from Japan, and Chocolate by the 1975, requested by Taeko from Japan. And our next message is from Eling Chung from Malaysia. Hello, Mr. DJ Moon. It's finally the weekend, but not so weekend for me because I am working on Saturday as well. Just wanted to drop by to say hi as I tried to leave a message here, although I couldn't tune in later, sobs. And thanks a lot for your health advices last week. I'm feeling a lot better now, but the weather here in Malaysia is still burning hot. Have a great Sunday, Moon. Lots of love, Eling Chung. All right, Eling, thank you very much. I'm glad you're feeling better. That's good. That's what happens if you listen to DJ Moon. Take the advices that I give and you guys are going to feel better and your lives are going to get so much better. I hope. So I'll try to give the best advice I can. And I see Malaysia's really, really hot, right? I heard that the Philippines and Malaysia is getting really hot. It's getting pretty warm here in Korea as well. And I'm looking forward to this summer. Last summer, I think I was pretty busy and I couldn't really do much and didn't really have any trips or memories that I made. But for this summer, I'm definitely going to go to a lot of swimming pools. I'm gonna try to go to Busan, and I'm gonna, just try to do all these things that I couldn't last year. And I'm really looking forward to it. And I hope you guys make a lot of plans that you guys are gonna enjoy and make your lives better. And just share it with us on Music Access, and we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna share our trips, our memories all together. All right. All right, Yiling Chung, thank you very much for your message, and feel better. Don't get sick anymore, okay? Listen to me. Listen to DJ Moon, and you're going to be fine. I'm going to take care of you. All right, we're going to listen to two songs. And Dynamite by Vix, requested by Samantha from Australia. And Drama by Nine Muses, requested by Nana from Japan. Dynamite by Vix, requested by Samantha from Australia, and Drama by Nine Muses, requested by Nana from Japan. And you're listening to Music Access with me, Moon of the Royal Pirates. And here's our next message from Nana from Japan. Hi, DJ Moon and all of Music Access families. How's it going? It's going great. How's it going for you, Nana? It's so nice day today in Tokyo. That's great. Actually, in Korea, this week, a lot of people suffered from a lot of dust in the air. The dust in the air, I heard, was craziest during this week in Korea. And I think a lot of people were having trouble with it. A lot of people were wearing masks, and I did too. It was pretty bad, but I'm glad that it's a nice day in Tokyo, though. So I went out and I had a yummy dim sum for lunch. Yummy. What did you have for breakfast and lunch? For me, I just had, simple cereal and bananas for breakfast, and I had like a roll of kimbap for lunch. Thanks for asking. Eat well and keep on fighting. Busy week. I know you're always busy, but don't work too hard. Have a good day, my moon. Haha. With hugs and kisses. Love, Nana from Tokyo, Japan. All right. Thank you very much, Nana from Japan. And, being busy is good. I love relaxing and not doing anything during the weekends, but the thing is, I can only do that for one day. If that goes on for too long, my head starts hurting, and I feel so helpless. I feel so powerless when I rest too much, I think. So I like keeping myself busy a little bit. And nowadays, I kind of got stuck on writing songs. I'm kind of addicted to it now, I think. Before, I would write maybe one song in 2 weeks or one song a month. But nowadays, when I get the chance, and especially during the night when it's 11 p.m., I get this inspiration and this yearning and eager to write more songs. So nowadays, I think I write one song every 2 days. And I think that's pretty good, right? I think that's a good habit that I'm developing, and I think I'll be looking forward to sharing that songs with you guys if I get the chance. So look forward to that, guys, all right? All right, thank you very much, Nana from Japan, for your message. And Sonu from Korea says, Moon, you sound the most excited when you talk about dreams. Am I right? Yeah, I love talking about dreams. I think I enjoy talking about the dreams because it's really interesting, and it's something that people can't really figure out what it's really about, right? Some people say that dreams are prophetic. Some people say that dreams are just you have a dream and you do something that you can't during your daily lives to relieve stress, right? And some people say that you have all these emergencies in dreams that you can learn unconsciously to develop, how to act upon them when you have those emergencies in real life. I heard different stories about dreams, and I think it's really exciting. So I talk about dreams a lot, and I think it's a really exciting topic, right? So if you guys have any interesting dreams, share it with us, okay? I would like to know what kind of interesting dreams that you guys have, because for me, like I always say, I have all these weird dreams, okay? All right, Sonu from Korea, thank you very much, and we're going to listen to two songs before moving on with more. You and I by Royal Pirates, requested by Chikako from Japan, and 문 열어봐 by Yesong, requested by Anna from Japan. Alright guys, it's already the end of the first hour, and right after a short break, we'll continue on with our Saturday corner, My Text and Message. But in the second hour, we're going to introduce the messages that were sent to us by you, our listeners. So make sure you stay tuned, okay? We're going to listen to I Lived by One Republic, requested by Jonna from the Philippines, and I'll be right back.
Access.
You're listening to Music Access with me, your DJ, Royal Pirates, Moon Kim. And the first song starting off the second hour of the show for Saturday, April 30th was The Riddle by Five for Fighting, requested by Margaret from the Philippines. And here's how you can listen and participate. If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and you can listen and watch the program that is on air live. All you need to do is click on the banner that says Music Access, and that will take you to our homepage where you can leave your messages, song requests, and participate on our weekly corners on our message board. Also, you can listen through Arirang Jeju FM, but this is only available for listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 MHz from Jeju City, 88.1 MHz for Seogwipo City, and 101.9 MHz from Daejeong area. And if you listen to us through our smartphone application and DMB, Ustream, TuneIn, etc., all you need to do is download Arirang Radio and you can use our services there. And we'll listen to two songs before we come back with more messages. Shut Up and Dance by Walk the Moon, requested by Yoko from Japan, and Love Myself by Haley Steinfeld, requested by Hitomi from Japan. We just listened to Shut Up and Dance by Walk the Moon, requested by Yoko from Japan, and Love Myself by Haley Steinfeld, requested by Hitomi from Japan. And I'm Moon Kim of the Royal Pirates, the host for Music Access. And you're listening to our Saturday Corner, My Text and Message. Continuing on from the first hour, it's going to be your messages sent in to us here at Music Access, and we'll also listen to your song requests as well. And our next message is from Varsha Kachap from India. Hello, Moon. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing, Varsha? This is Varsha from India. It's my first message here. Nice. Thank you very much. I love to listen to your sweet voice every day, but this is my office time, and we're not allowed to use cell phones. Sad, isn't it? But I'll definitely figure out something, and I'll try to drop more messages from now on. Thank you very much for secretly sending in your messages to Music Access, Varsha. And what I noticed at our company, like the staff members, the workers there, they're not really supposed to have like the message. There's a really popular messaging app in Korea, and they use these skins for that message message application. And what they do is it looks like an Excel what do you call it, project. When they open it up, it looks like they're working on something, but actually if you look closely, they're chatting with somebody. So they use that that skin to secretly hide that they're using the messaging application. And I thought that was genius. I was like, wow, you guys put so much effort into using your messaging application when you're not supposed to, right? So I guess you're not really supposed to do it when you're working, but if you really want to, I guess you could use that as well. But I don't know if you could do that for the radio. I think there are people who can do that, like really computer smart people, but that might be kind of hard. But I'm sure, Varsha, you're going to find some way to tune into Music Access. And don't get caught, all right? Don't get caught. I don't want you to get in trouble. But when you get the time and when you get the chance, Varsha, you should definitely tune in and send more messages. And thank you very much for sending your first message. And tell us more about you so that we can get to know you better, and also send your application for Music Access Family as well when you get the chance, all right? Okay, Varsha, thank you very much for your message, and we're going to listen to two songs before moving on with more messages. Tak Chua by GOT7, requested by Jenny from USA, and My Star by Ihai. That was Tak Chua by GOT7, requested by Jenny from USA, and My Star by Ihai. And next message is from Gia Chin from Malaysia. Hey Moon, guess what? I won a 3.3 album from this radio station in Malaysia. Now I have 2 3.3 albums. That's good. You should give it as a present for somebody. I never expected to win it though, because I joined the online giveaway 2 days past the due date. I really don't know how this happened. Ha ha ha. Is it because I wrote my I wrote that my favorite member is Moon. Hey, I feel lucky. Oh, maybe it was like a glitch in the system, Gia. But congratulations for winning another 3.3 album. You should definitely give it to somebody as a present, or you could keep it for yourself. You should keep it wrapped. And I sometimes do that. I buy 2 albums that I want. One of it for me to listen to, and another one to just like leave it as it is, not even open the wrapping around it, right? And to display. And anyway, I was super excited when a parcel came, but I wasn't at home, so I had to go pick it up at the post office. I was so confused. Then Ji Min told me it was RP's album. She won it too. It's funny how we both have 2 different versions of your albums now. I can put one in my dad's car so I can make my dad listen to your songs. Yes, sending virtual pizzas for our lovely potato dad. Thank you very much, Gia. And don't you hate it when you order something online, or when you're expecting a package to come to your house, and then you miss it because you're not home, and then you have to go pick it up all the way at the post office? There was a time when I was kind of like addicted to online shopping. Like I would buy a lot of clothing, and I would buy albums, I would buy games online, and it was so fun, like waiting for those packages to come. I was like, I wonder when it's gonna arrive, right? But when you miss it, I hate that feeling. When you miss it, they leave when I used to live in the States, they used to leave like a post on your door saying like, "Oh, we missed you today, so you have to pick it up at the post office." And I was like, And when it's like time, when it's late, the post office is closed as well. So I'm like, I have to wait until tomorrow too. And I'm like so eager to pick up my package. And I'm like, oh no, it sucks that I missed it, right? But I think that's one of the fun things about waiting for packages. And I'm actually waiting for a package right now. I ordered like some pants and some shoes online. I'm really expecting for those. And I hope it looks good. All right, congratulations, Gia Chin, for winning another 3.3 album. You're very lucky. You're very, very, very lucky, and thank you for your message. And we're going to listen to 2 songs before moving on with more messages. Dynamic Love by Park Boram and Like a Star by Ryouk, requested by Kayo from Japan. We just listened to Dynamic Love by Park Boram and Like a Star by Ryouk, requested by Kayo from Japan. And you're listening to Music Access with me, Moon Kim of RP. And here's our next message from Vivian Elvey from Germany. Hello, Moon. Can someone save me? The worst thing to ever happen while studying are presentations. I have to prepare 3 within a week. I have to prepare 3 presentations within a week, and they kill my vibe. I feel very uncomfortable standing in the spotlight. I wonder if you've always loved it, or if it's the passion for your work that makes you feel comfortable on stage. Possibly one day I will present some of my personal works and I will just feel proud and excited instead of humiliated. I remember doing a presentation once where all my classmates kept on looking at their computer screens, ignoring me completely. I panicked and forgot how to talk. Looking back, it's a bit funny actually. Well, Vivian, I totally agree. I think standing in the spotlight and standing in front of people could be terrifying. And for me, when I was younger, I used to not really mind. I used to kind of love it. And then when I moved back to the States, I kind of developed this like introvert side of me because of the language. Because at first I couldn't speak English very well. And sometimes with my like broken and not so perfect English, I had to do presentations at school, right? And for me, it was terrifying because not the fact that I had to stand in front of people. I guess that was kind of nerve-wracking as well. But the fact that I couldn't speak good English when I was younger was kind of like traumatic for me, you know? So I was like terrified of standing in front of people. So I kind of developed that introverted side of me. But more and more, I kind of like my extrovert side came back as I was growing up. And then when I had to do concerts, I have like my good days and bad days. Sometimes I feel fine. I feel so excited. I feel perfectly normal standing in front of people. But sometimes I feel nervous. And for me, and I know that like when you're speaking in front of people and they're just looking at your screen, it could be terrifying. And that's the thing for me too. When I play my shows and something's not going right, like it's okay to stand in front of people, but as I'm playing the songs and something's not right, you know, maybe like my guitar went out of tune or maybe like something got messed up for sound, that's when that's when I start to get nervous. I was like, oh, this is not good. So I start like thinking about that, focusing on that rather than the performance. I think that's when I get nervous, and I think that's what happened to you. Like the crowd response, I guess, wasn't good. You know, like your peers weren't looking at you. But think about it: when someone else is doing a presentation, you don't really like focus too much on that either, because it's a school presentation, and if you think about it that way, they're not going to think you're weird, or they're not going to think anything bad about you, but they're just not interested in presentations. So just think of it that way. Just think of it like, oh, I'm just going to do my thing for the grades and come out. You know, don't think too much about their responses. Not everyone's going to be like, oh, this person's giving a presentation, I'm going to give them my undivided attention, right? It's not like that. I'm not like that. Nobody's really like that. So don't take it personally. I guess that's the advice I want to give you. It's not anything personal. It's a school presentation, and some kids are just not going to focus. And that's it, right? And I guess the more you do it, I think experience is the best teacher of all. And if the more and more you do it, you're going to feel more and more comfortable. Okay? All right. Good luck with your presentations. I'm sure you're going to nail it. Nail it, Vivian, all right? Okay, thank you for your message. And we're going to listen to 2 songs before moving on. 사랑에 빠졌죠 by 장범준 and Beat by Life and Time, requested by Hyemin from Korea. Alright, we just listened to 사랑에 빠졌죠 by 장범준 and Beat by Life and Time, requested by Hyemin from Korea. And you're listening to Music Access with me, Moon Kim of the Royal Pirates. And our next messages are from Elin from Malaysia. Hello, Moon. Just a weekly message from me. How are you? I hope you're doing better than me, because I developed a sore throat today. Oh, no. Well, for me, I'm doing fine, but my throat is like a little scratchy because there has been a lot of dust in the air in Korea for this week. But I'm okay. I'm not that bad. It's painful, and the pain even woke me up from sleep last night. I don't quite understand why, since I drink quite a lot of water as well. The weather must have been worse than we expected. I'm taking medications, and I hope it goes away soon. I hope all of you listeners, as well as you, Moon, James, and Exie, take care of your health. Yes, everybody, take care of your health. I'm sorry, Elin, because you're sick. I'm sorry that happened. And it could be, virus infection. If you get infected by virus and then you have low immunity system, you're going to get sick, and it's going to take like a week to get better. But I hope you get better, all right? And be careful and wear a mask. Wear a mask because, the weather nowadays is fickle and crazy in some parts of the world. And yeah, you gotta really care for your health nowadays. Be careful and get well soon, okay, Elin? All right, thank you very much. And Celine from Turkey says, this is my first time writing to Music Access or any radio show, really. Thank you. I'm glad that this is our first message that you ever wrote to a radio. Thank you very much. And I just wanted to say that it really makes my day. When I listen to the program, it feels like I can forget about everything in life that gives me stress and just let go for the hour. That's great. Also, I've been following you in RP since you guys released the first album, and I just wanted to say how proud I am of you coming all this way since then. I really hope you do get to release the solo album that you mentioned. Thank you for everything and lots of love. All right, Celine, thank you very much for sending in your message, and I'm glad that this is your first message that you ever sent, and you should definitely send more. You should tune in more and send more messages telling us about you so that we can get to know each other better, right? And I'm very glad that you followed us since our first album. I guess you are like a hidden fan. I don't know if you're very active on SNS or if you send us a lot of messages, but maybe that's your real name, Celine, and maybe you use a different ID online, so I might not recognize you, but thank you very much. And yeah, about the solo album, we definitely have the passion. Me, Exie, and James, we love doing RP as well, but we all have our, own musical taste, and we have something that we really want to try as individual musicians. I think Exie, he's more towards like the folk style, folk rock. He's really good. He's really good with that style, and he has a passion for that. And I think James, he still has that like yearning passion for metal, metal music. And he also likes like really pop stuff, like Justin Bieber style. And I think James really want to give that a shot as well. And for me, I have like a passion for alternative rock meets like this PBR&B style type of music. I have this really passion for mixing those two genres together, like urban PBR&B and alternative R&B meets like the rock element, you know. And I think that would sound really, really good. And I think that's something in the future we would definitely like to try as musicians as well. And I don't know if that's going to come out as RP or if that's going to come out as like a solo project, but definitely. And we're going to support each other doing that as well, because we, you know, we respect and we accept each other's musical taste. You know, not everybody's musical taste is going to meet perfectly. But for RP, we try to embrace that all together. And I think you guys really enjoy, I hope you guys really enjoy our future music as well. All right, thank you guys so much for your messages. And guess what, guys? We're going to listen to two songs before moving on. Confident by Demi Lovato, requested by Jenny from Malaysia, and Lost Stars by Adam Levine, requested by Janelle from the Philippines. And it's already time to say goodbye, and the last song for today is A Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay, requested by Ruzi from Indonesia. I'll be back tomorrow, so have a fantastic rest of the day. Annyeong!